compared to me when it comes to land military. And jinx, Hadrian just doesn't get a break fighting around here. Again, I would love to have the capacity to just thunk down, you know, 10 heavies here, loads of lights, 10 heavies here, loads of lights. Should stop most people from attacking. But my bandwidth on the naval front is not high enough. This is good though, getting there with a peace deal. Length of war is starting to trickle in my favour. And then I start wondering, I would love to break him up with France. Getting these occupations back will go a long way towards it as well, so let's not underestimate that. Where are you off to? He's going to go and run into the woods. There's something to be said for me going and attacking him here and now, whilst I have the opportunity. There's no river crossing or anything. He's pretty well led, but two can play at that game. Draken is safe and secure for now. Uh-oh, our morale is garbage. Whew. That was too close for comfort. Dem rolls saved you there. Yes, yes they did. Wait, what the heck are they going? Oshima, what's going on? What is going on there? A lot of unrest or heretics. I'll take a chance. No! Oh god, no. Oh well, heretics it is. I'm not gonna pay for you though, heavens no. Not if you're gonna be wiped out like that. Oh, where'd my money go? Well, the war exhaustion is crushing me here, so let's pay it down a bit, even though we need our dip. Oh right, doing that reduces absolutism. Well, I gotta win the wars first. Kind of matters. Who else wants to rise up? It's the Gaelics, of course, because I stripped away their autonomy. The Dutch send out a single heavy to try and take me down. They'll probably rise up in Perth. I would love a leader, but you're going to have to go in leaderless. Can't afford them, you know. Actually, I probably can. I'm dripping in mill power and I'm not using it. When the account of our time is written, by future generations they will look at you with that mix of pity and disgust called compassion. I don't think anyone's going to feel that compassionate for our band of ruthless pirates. But who are we going to have join in here? I think it's been a while since we've seen Adam Whitelaw. Ooh, maybe that was for the better. He's not going to help out at all in this battle. Electing a quartermaster. Reinforcement speed. Morale of navies. Morale is not the killer here. I do need more, and if he's cheaper as well, don't mind if I do. I mean, these guys need reinforcement speed like nothing on earth right now. You know what? Press on. Kill the Spaniards. At least we're winning on the seas here, but we've got a ways to go before we split France off from Spain. When we do, though, we should have a lot easier time. With a bit of luck, that crumbs. That little 3-stack there is costing me. So you're going to be there on the 25th. I think it's a lost cause. And you're probably going to kick these guys' teeth in as well. At least they're running away there. Yeah, you're just coming in to ruin my day. Perth, as expected. That means we get the Highland defence, and Whitelaw does very little else. Alright, we're taking it all back. Come on, dispose of the Spanish. Ooh, they really want my capital as well. Which means they're still transporting stuff with their units around there. What I should be doing is throwing half of my galleys over there to keep it defended, even though it's just galleys. And the rest of you go and pick up our units once we've eradicated the Spaniards here. And there are Spaniards that need eradicated. Can't afford to lose Draken though. Poor Naxos just can't catch a break. Well, the thing is, we've caught so many breaks, I think that's why people have a problem with us. But I don't want my capital taken here, no way, no how. Remember when having your capital taken came with so many downsides? You could chain kill somebody's prestige back in the day just by taking their capital and giving it back. They're still not dead? Bloomin' heck. This music tells me that the Ottomans are probably going to come soon. Indian music, sure, but that amount of twang could be any kind of Osman Oglu. Man, I'm hemorrhaging money. This is so grim. Keeping my heavies active, I believe, is a big part of that. They were mothballed previous. But when I just get a break apiece, I'll be able to... Oh snap, I need to fight the British soon. And what? I did not give them permission to live that long. Alright, finally got all this land back. The war score looks considerably nicer for me. We'll ensure that these Spaniards have nowhere to go. The war score is just sublime, actually. Let's not ignore that they got a bunch of money with my name on it. They're Spaniards probably prepping for going on a business trip. Jake, how close are we to a pirate world? We still have a number of problems getting our way right. I don't even have a force limit of 100 on the land. It's only at 79. Our troops are incredibly weak. We haven't teched up in forever. And how are we hurting so badly on institution? It's a mystery. It's going to be an expensive one. Hopefully the Spanish can pay for it. I can't let them have this kind of freedom forever. I need to... Oh, nice. Barito. Barito is ours. It's tempting to take that, but there are other better islands to have. The Timmies are pretty swell. Oh, but this is 10 dev right here in Poso. You know, I should be looking at stuff that gives me enough trade power to get more merchants. Not that that really matters for much at all for me. My merchants don't do diddly. Nah, it's all about the development at this point. Strategically, I have land almost everywhere I could need it. And I like the look of those Timmy Islands. But I'll take Poso anyway. What is indecision? Another heavy fleet from the Spaniards wanting to fight. Well, I'm wanting to give them a fight. And those disgusting Spanish just slithering their way around. Goodbye to the Spanish flagship. Hello to British claims. Second, that's no good. Turbocharge your way over there. Discharge a single 1,000 stack over to you. And just go and pick these guys up already. Alright. So, about my capital. You need to conquer the Spice Islands, Jake. There's a lot of islands that could give me spice. Alright. This has made the war go a whole lot better for me. Now I feel relatively happy in bringing my units. Who now? Oh, the English and the Magyars. Oh yeah, there's a slight problem with this, isn't there? These guys have done all this occupation malark. I need an army there to deal with it. But I need an army to deal with the British as well. It's not a big army they have over there, and I do actually have a touch of manpower these days. But my British truce is over very soon, half a year away. 16k, huh? But they're not the only ones wanting to rise up. Who were the other guys? I gotta be careful of those. They'll, right, Magyars. They were around here somewhere, right? Wow, there was land that I did not yet add to the trade company. How can that be? I should be checking the trade companies and just mashing that button whenever there is anything that I don't have added. Yeah, we're good. That'll be a big source of their frustrations against me like that, though. Right, what can I do? I could raise an army here, just a wee one, probably relying on mercs even though the expense is high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Couple of cavalry. That's 12. Alright, then I'm going to need a bit more. Do I want some cannons? Also, did I raise regulars or mercs there? Regulars, good. I don't think cannons will make the difference in this one, even though cannons are pretty strong at this tech. I could bait them over their leaderless. I'll bring them over to here and just eradicate them. So good luck with that. The bulk of my units here, though, need to go to... oh, nice. Venice hate me, but that's okay. Competition is good for all, you see. There we go. Still need these galleys, and I need them back home, so... But I would still like to have some kind of defense against invasion here. Because the Spaniards still have a ton of transports. No, forget the defense, it's all about offense. This war will be over soon anyway. I'll go and pick you up from here. Everybody goes to Britain, and then we fight the British. I already have this active. This will also become active. I'm going to want a couple more mercs here, 3 in fact, to deal with the British. And those French are relentless, but it's good to know that I'm slapping them down before they have any opportunity to actually unload units onto me. Go have you help out there. Relatively nice. Getting closer to demanding all that dosh off the Spaniards, so that's a big help. And our colonies continue to be done. Didn't I say I wanted Timmy? No. Probably said I wanted this stuff instead then. I'll take it. Keep those colonies rolling. Oh yeah, there's a slight problem with this heresy. I hope they can never enforce their demand on me with so little. But that... oh, ooh, that's not good. Well, you know what? Steal some money and then go and run away to Cape Verde. I don't want to lose my stolen flagship. They get around. Have you taken Adventure Island? Oh yes, I have. Bornholm is under my control. Converting these to Greek would be very expensive on the dip, although it is tempting to do. So then the Danes won't constantly have this reconquest on me that they fail at. But the Greeks, the Danes. But the Danes are not really a threat. I can lock in their navy here. The Spanish are bigger threats. They're not just here, they're across the whole world. I'd love to just thump them under constant blockade. It would make me feel magical. My transports are here as well. Come on, pick them up. It's time to take on the British. We know we can peace out with the Spaniards at any time now. Do the Brits have any allies? Of course not. No one likes the Brits. So we'll drop you off there in West March. Got these galleys that don't really know what to do, so they can join in the fun around here. Republican tradition isn't the biggest of our woes right now, but I don't like casually wasting it. Please, Jake, don't stop the VOD. Pleb like me needs it. I don't know what you mean. Why would I stop the VOD? What do you mean by stopping the VOD? Your tongue is alien to me. Alright, we're bringing you together. Oh, I don't like what I see there. Okay, now it's just a tiny little Spanish ship. But it's probably still a bad idea for me not to have any defense around here. Oh, of course, they knocked out my little fleet. Okay, what I should probably do is station like 5 heavies here so that I can have this defended somewhat. No! My stolen Spanish flagship got Spained on. Oh man, that hurts. Guess I'll have to steal another one. Palu, fully sustaining. Problem with these is they have separatism thanks to being taken over by the Portuguese. Hopefully that doesn't amount to anything, but it might, so I should be ready to raise autonomy if the need arises. I wonder if it's worth me just connecting all of this or not, or if I should start gunning down Timmy. Well, development is development. Let's take it over. Truce with GB is over, and they're not about to coalition me, because nobody else would join them. Nobody else cares enough other than Danes. Well, nah, they surely wouldn't mount a 2-man coalition. If he does join a coalition, though, I'm just flat out declaring before he has any chance. Ah, oh, man, I'm gonna miss that Spanish useless boat. Where am I? Here we go. Just wondering where my galleys and transports are. I only have a couple of... No, I got 4 claims on them. That should be plenty for taking what I want. But I could take another one in just a month or 2. But I'd like to actually have my army in position for it. The English, the Scottish, the Magyars, they all want to rise up. Meanwhile, our babbling buffoon gets to stay in command purely out of convenience. And the Spanish desire for war is slipping. I can almost take all their money and their alliance with France. And probably if I pursued a bit more of an aggressive blockade on them, I'd be able to to make it so, or if and when I separate piece out France. Now that's not happening. How about the Dutch? Yes, the Dutch. I don't mind the Dutch alliance with you, but getting the Dutch out of this war may make me... I'm not sure if it'll get me... if it'll make me gain or lose here. I will lose out on some of my better war score blockades here, but it also reduces your everything. I'll take a few ducats, see what happens. I lost a bit of war score, but his relative strength of alliance has probably dropped as well. Not enough. But it did free me up here a bit. So, without anything to worry about here, why don't we go and blockade some Frenchies? It might work, it might backfire. Either way, we'll try to make it happen. Scottish wanting to revolt, potentially in Lothian. Let's be ready for them. No, Cumbria. Did I read that right? No, Aberdeen, West March, East March, Lothian, da-da-da. Fair enough. Cumbria is where the English want to rise up. Capped on mill, and who is eating attrition sandwich here? Surprised that's... Oh, that's out of range because this got occupied. That's a shame. You were in a pretty great place for blockades there. And now I've lost it. And just letting go of those is probably going to dip my war score a bit. Nothing serious. Okay, I still want this war over, but I don't want to go away with a penny less than I can take out of it. Seems that my... Oh man, I got so many of these transports I've picked up in random battles. Also, what do I do with all this mill? I don't want to tech up, because teching is hell expensive. I could develop, but I could also make some generals and hopefully get somebody that isn't useless. 20 armor tradition isn't a whole lot. But I also like the sound of developing. Global trade is present in some places, but not, you know, my capital. Well, I don't have a lot of trade centers actually, because they're not important to me. But I will need to embrace it. It's not even in London, which is one of the more bizarro things right now. One would think it would be. But London would be very expensive to dev up, but it would probably get me the institution sooner or later. Hell, I got mill for days. Let's just sink it there to get the institution present. And then, yeah, the Spanish are paying for this institution for me. Thank you, Rumden. Unfortunately, it's going to be even more expensive to convert the place, but we'll get to it. Now I got all you guys together. I'm going to pull you back and hope that the... it was Ayrshire, not there. Fair enough. White Law take care of that, even though you're crummy at fighting. The Spanish are at it again. Hopefully these rebels come up here and engage us in this island where we can enjoy bonus to combat. Not sure if there's a river crossing between these two, but there's certainly a double river crossing here. Grand Jester can make it happen. There's a lot going down. There is a lot going down, but there'll be a lot less when I get my peace deal and all my ducats out of Spain. You guys eat quite a bit of attrition there too, which isn't good. Let's move you along a bit. Portugal, are you really keen on being in this war? Not particularly. Let's blockade Portugal, see if we can't get them out of it. France don't want out, but if I could get them out, that would be something else. Okay, they allied with Dithmarschen, not the end of the world for me. Don't want those mad Yassies rising up. Independence for Mad Yass because of Panya. They want to rise up. I don't mind giving them autonomy in Panya. Alright, well let's go and hold out in that marsh then. At least that should be useful to us. Butuan? Not bad. We're just heading there. Occupation works wonders for them. So, Portugal. You don't really want to be here, do you? Just give me a little bit of money and we can all forget you were ever here. Now you have fewer friends there, Spain. Ottomans are gunning down Austria. Thank goodness for that. Spain are no longer allied with Austria. They're proving themselves to be quite unworthy. Maybe Italy will carve them up once I break them up with France. That would be pretty swell, actually. Just pretty swell. Italy, I don't mind. They're localized here, but Spain are not localized at all. Alright, we're making it come together. It's costly in a lot of ways, and I just said goodbye to all my manpower with that one fight. That is costly. Fighting the Brits won't be easy, right? It's not like I have any inherent advantage over them here. And the British Army... Forget the Navy, the British Army is more than I can muster. But I need only beat them once, really. They have no forts to speak of. If I got a merc, I got a merc. Oh no, they're at it again. I don't want them to just take that whole island, which they probably would without too much problem. And I can't get the Spanish out just yet. It's a shame, because this is going to cost me like 800 ducats, but if it means getting you out of the war, getting rid of your French alliance, then this is an alright deal for me. So, thank you for paying for my institution. How will we spend this? Well, I'm thinking just buying up loads of ideas at this point so we don't hemorrhage innovativeness. Even though I don't like spending my admin so willy-nilly, let's make it so. The British were already on Tech 18, so it's good to have caught up here. Get ourselves some gallop cavalry, some leather cannons. Time for mill ideas, Jake. It's time for some kind of idea. I feel my war exhaustion burning. I would love to have innovative ideas. Optimism would be worth a whole lot. But how can I say no to quality if it makes my ships better? I don't think I can. Which means I need to shift over to mill focus. And Adam, you're just not doing it for me, Chief. You've got to go. Alright, knowing that the Ottomans are busy, this frees me up in a big way. However, look at all these boats I need to manage. If I dismiss the ones that are actively pirating, then I still have a whole lot of navy to sort out. I want to get you all to a fairly central location to sort you out. So we'll get you over here to Tenerife. We'll all get together and mourn the loss of our Spanish flagship. Forget you, forget you. The transports I may still need, but that's a spare galley to come down here for sorting out. Espionage ideas for that blockade privateer efficiency. Sadly, I'm all tanked up on diplomatic ideas here. I need the engagement. I want this for the money, I need this for the force limit, so not a lot I can do against all that. Good to see my subject really loves me. How about the Koreans? Am I in a position to get them as an ally yet? No, we have a lot of problems on that front.